Good morning, everyone. This is the second time I will talking about the activity of our department, namely Wireless Communication Department, and especially about our group, namely Underwater Acoustic Communication Group. Well, we have two main topics. The first one is about the sound propagation, and the second one about the advanced antenna designs. Okay. For the first one, I will show you some results. First, the results about the research of our group. The most important result of our group is produce the underwater acoustic modem. Here you can see the underwater acoustic modem. Using this modem, we can transmit the signal under the water. Okay. And here you can see the certificate from VNU for our project. It's well done. In terms of teaching, we have some students to finish their thesis at the end of their study. For example, here a thesis in 2012, which study on underwater communication using modern normal mode. Okay. And here the Bachelor Cù Đức Hiệp. Okay. And here is the topic for underwater communication using parabolic approximation, and the student obtained his bachelor thesis, namely Khổng Thị Mai Quyên. Okay. And in 2012. Okay. For the last year, here is a master thesis in channel estimation using OFDM modulation, and that guy Nguyễn Văn Núi, he finished his master's thesis 2018. Okay. The second, I will talking about the second topic, which our group working very intensively. It's about advanced antenna design. Okay, so you can see this prototype produced by a bachelor, which is finished his bachelor thesis in this year. His name is Trần Đức Bình, and his project is about new antenna design for 5G. Okay. This is the fractal antenna. Okay, this fractal antenna. Okay. And as you know, for the antenna for the 5G, we have to deal with the antenna which has multi-beam and very wide bandwidth. So and etc. other properties. Okay, so it's very nice that in this year I have published a chapter in London, and in the book Advanced Radio Frequency Antenna for Modem Communication and Medical System. It's published in London. It's published in London, and the result is very nice. You can see this. The antenna that name is phase array towards 5G, and you will get the very nice result here. Okay, so I would like to say some word about what the most difficulties in terms of advanced antenna designs as well as underwater communication topic. Okay, so for the topic of underwater communication, the problem is very difficult for you to find a small variation under the waters, and because is, as you know, the underwater acoustic wave is a mechanic wave, so that it depends on the densities, on the density of the medium, as well as especially on the variation of the velocity of wave under the waters, so that how you can detect a small variation, variation under the water. That's the most important. Okay. For the difficult of the advanced antenna design, that antenna you design should have new characteristic to cope with 5G, for example multi-beam, for example very wide band, so that you have to deal with a new problem. So that's the most difficult. Okay, so for the futures, our group in particular and our department in general will continue to support the students which have design going to research and study in this field. So I would like to have some suggestion for those students. For the Bachelor student, you normally you have the 6 months to finish your final thesis. So that what you will be doing within 6 months. Normally you take the literature review at first, and then you go too deeply in the problem which you desire to solve, and then you make your contribution. It can be mathematically or it can be simulation, yeah, and even you can make the real experiment. Okay, so but you have only 6 months. Okay, well, for the master student, you have the 2 years, and you have at least 1 year for master thesis. And for the Bachelor, for the Ph.D. student, the problem is more tough, and you need to publish at least 1 paper in ISI and Scopus journal. So that normally the PhD student, you will work fully all the time, and at least 3 to 4 years, yeah, because the problem is very big. Okay. Once again, I would like to say that we will continue to support the student of our department in particular, and the student in our faculty in general, to follow suit and to finish your work. Okay, and welcome all of you to our group, welcome all of you to our department. Thank you for watching.